Welcome to the Peer Leader Program module. My name is Whitney Milliken.
And my name is Casey Ellis.
We are the two Student Success Coordinators over the Peer Leader Program. In this module, we will discuss the Peer Leader Development Program, hiring and matching process, expectations, and how to utilize your peer leader. But first, we will start with a quick overview of peer leader literature.
There's a body of literature based on peer leadership. Aston says the student's peer group is the single most potent source of influence on growth and development during the undergraduate years. This is the single reason we use peer leaders in our APSU 1000 courses. Peers can positively affect many different areas of a student's experience, including students' transition to college, their social and emotional development, leadership and career skills development, satisfaction with college, learning and academic performance, and persistence and retention. There are many researchers that back these claims and many studies that find the statistical significance of the peer leader's effect on new students. I will add a bibliography on the module page so you can go and look at that if you're interested in learning more and diving deeper into the peer leadership literature. Our peer leader program here at Austin P has a mission and a purpose. Our mission statement is peer leadership provides opportunities for students to guide, educate, and support student groups in becoming successful at Austin P State University. The peer leadership program is not only for the benefit of our freshman students, but also the benefit of our peer leaders. The purpose of our program is to connect underclassmen with upperclassmen to increase involvement, retention, and maximize their APSU experience in all areas of university life. Peer leaders will help students develop skills for academic success and increase the students' knowledge regarding resources and services available to them. To accomplish our peer leader mission and purpose, we have included a peer leader in every APSU 1000 section offered, even online and for Campbell sections. Peer leaders attend all class meetings and support the APSU 1000 instructor on classroom instruction and course development. Peer leaders connect with their new students outside of the classroom in order to facilitate a connection to campus resources essential for student transition and academic success. Now Whitney Milliken will discuss the Peer Leader Development Program.
Students interested in being a peer leader must enroll in Leadership 4518, a 1-credit-hour course, the spring prior to being hired for the APSU 1000 peer leader position. While serving as a peer leader, students must enroll in Leadership 4519, a 1-hour credit course, during the fall semester. If the student plans to continue to serve as a peer leader for future terms, they must enroll in Leadership 4520, a 1-hour credit course, the following spring after serving in the role that fall. After completion of the 3 leadership courses, a student has earned 3 hours of upper division credits, which also apply to a leadership minor. Leadership 4518 is utilized to prepare potential peer leaders for the APSU 1000 peer leader position. Through successful completion of this course, the student will be able to analyze their individual strengths by completion of a strengths-based leadership assessment, recognize different peer leadership styles, understand the importance of effective communication and listening skills, develop an understanding of theories related to students' transition as it applies to first-year students, demonstrate group facilitation skills and group dynamics, and cultivate an appreciation of cultural differences. Through successful completion of the peer leader course does not guarantee a position. Leadership 4519, peer leaders take this course concurrently while serving as a peer leader for an APSU 1000 section. Through successful completion of this course, a student will be able to develop their individual strengths as identified by their personal leadership style assessment, strengths-based leadership, facilitate individual and group discussions, demonstrate effective communication and listening skills, effectively build relationships with students, and cultivate an appreciation of cultural differences. Peer leaders will set goals and objectives to achieve throughout the semester while serving in this role. For example, students complete bi-weekly reports and participate in discussion board assignments. Leadership 4520 is a practical application of the leadership skills learned in Leadership 4518 and Leadership 4519. Through successful completion of this course, a student will be able to utilize their individual strengths as identified by their strengths-based leadership while working as a group to create and implement their project, facilitate individual and group discussions, understand the importance of effective communication and listening skills to effectively build relationships with others, and lastly, cultivate an appreciation of cultural differences. Leadership 4520 is the final course of the Peer Leader Leadership course sequence. A peer leader must meet the required minimum qualifications. They must be an undergraduate student. They must have 12 credit hours earned to apply, 24 credit hours earned to be selected at the end of the spring semester. They must have a minimum 2.75 cumulative GPA, and they must also maintain full-time student standing and be registered as a 12-hour student each semester. Applicants may have no history of formal or informal student codes of conduct violations. Peer leaders must also enroll and complete all the required leadership courses. Successful completion of the peer leader courses does not guarantee a position, and peer leaders are also required to attend a training each spring and fall. Students must meet all of the required qualifications. Selected applicants are paired with APSU 1000 classes based on the needs of the APSU 1000 program, instructors' requests, scheduling availability, and the performance in all leadership courses. Peer leaders are ideally paired with college-specific sections of APSU 1000 based on their majors. Casey will now talk about the role of the peer leader in the APSU 1000 course.
For consistency in APSU 1000 sections and program assessment, we require all peer leaders to present at least 2 20-minute activities in class. Usually, the peer leaders present on a topic pertaining to the P-Read and academic advising and registration. Instructors may allow for more time or more presentations according to their specific class needs. We also require peer leaders to meet at least once with all students outside of class to discuss their transition to college, including challenges or questions they may have in other classes. Please review the job description for additional information on the hiring criteria and requirements for the peer leader job. We have also included the job description for our senior peer leaders, who assist the coordinators in facilitating the program and serving as a mentor to our peer leaders. When working with your peer leader, set clear guidelines for your expectations in the classroom, including your working styles. Please include your peer leader in the course planning process. This will make the experience positive for both the instructor and peer leader. Utilize the peer leader as a co-facilitator as much as you feel comfortable. If you experience challenges with your peer leader not meeting your expectations, please first meet with your peer leader and attempt to correct the behavior. Oftentimes, once the instructor shows they will hold the peer leader accountable for their set expectations, their behavior improves. If you continue to experience challenges with your peer leader, then please contact Whitney or myself. The first question we will ask is, have you met with your peer leader to discuss this challenge? If so, then we can additionally meet with the peer leader to discuss the issue as it pertains to their job. If needed, the peer leader may be dismissed after a period of challenging behavior. However, we strive to help the peer leader correct the behavior and do not like to disrupt the class by changing or dismissing peer leaders during the semester. For doing so can create distress for the instructor and the students. Instructors can manage challenges with their peer leaders by meeting often to reiterate expectations and enhance their working relationship. Always be present in the class when your peer leader is leading activities or presenting information. Use that time to provide constructive feedback. This is most helpful for the development of your peer leader. Remember, they too are students and continuing to hone their skills and develop their talents. Instructors play a vital role in the feedback process for all peer leaders. Peer leaders can be utilized as paraprofessionals within the course. Peer leaders provide personal experience from a perspective that the new students admire. They are able to co-teach the course with guidance from the instructor. Peer leaders can assist with classroom management and facilitate class discussions. Peer leaders are also useful to hold students accountable for attendance and missed assignments by reaching out and sending reminders. Peer leaders can facilitate and moderate D2L discussions, demonstrate student technology, and provide student advice. We work hard in training our peer leaders to equip them with the tools needed to provide support to their instructor and students in each of these ways. We encourage all instructors to discuss the peer leader's strengths and utilize them while challenging and supporting the students to develop as leaders.
Thank you for listening today. We encourage you to not hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions about the peer leader role, development, and hiring process. If you have a student in any of your classes, we would encourage you that if you think they would be a great peer leader, to put them in contact with Casey or I. Thank you.